Melissa Gorga and Teresa Giudice, both RHONJ stars, have been engaged in a dispute for several years. On the other hand, it appears that the bad blood extends beyond the reality stars. On social media, Donna Marco, Melissa's mother, was found spreading negative information about Teresa. If you want to know everything, keep reading. RHONJ. Will Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga's rivalry come to an end? The marriage between Joe Gorga and Melissa appears to have been something that Teresa Giudice has never approved of. When the sisters-in-law find new reasons to quarrel with each other and make surprising charges against each other, this becomes more and more apparent with each new season of Real Housewives of New Jersey. The majority of the time, they were able to put their differences aside in order to start a new season, but for season 14, that was not possible. It has been stated that Melissa and Teresa refused to work together on the filming of the reunion, which ultimately led to its cancellation. Bravo has not yet determined a mechanism to ensure that the show will continue to air. The choices available are to either fire Melissa and or Teresa, to fire the entire cast and begin the show over with a new cast member, or to put Real Housewives of New Jersey on hold for a year while further practical considerations are made. Since the dramatic conclusion of season 14, Teresa Giudice has been able to go about her life without any disturbances. Recently, she and her husband, Luis Ruiz, reached the milestone of celebrating their second wedding anniversary. Over the course of the weekend, she was observed having a good time at a fan gathering that took place in Florida. Teresa was shown in a video that was shared on social media pouring booze directly from the bottle into the mouth of a fan. What Melissa Gorga's mother saw in the video did not sit well with her. It was in a statement that she made the accusation that Teresa was imitating everything that her brother Joe did. However, the comment was left up for a sufficient amount of time for multiple bloggers to take screenshots of it before it was removed. The reactions of people who use social media from the very beginning of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice has been a prominent member of the cast. The third season of the show featured the participation of her brother and, by extension, her sister-in-law. Fans of Real Housewives of New York City resorted to the comments section of a social media screenshot thread. To see some of the answers to Melissa's mother's criticism of Teresa, here are some examples. Is there any possibility that Teresa and Melissa will be able to put their differences behind them if other members of their family become involved in the conflict? Speculate in the comments section. The Real Housewives of New Jersey cast is no stranger to family drama. But this time, it's not Melissa Gorga or Teresa Giudice directly stirring the pot. It's Melissa's mother, Donna Marco, who's allegedly found herself at the center of a fresh feud. According to an insider who claims to have been at a private charity luncheon in Franklin Lakes last week, Donna was overheard making less than flattering remarks about her sister-in-law Teresa. And the gossip has been spreading like wildfire across town. It wasn't just a quick comment, the source said. Donna was going on and on about how she's had enough of Teresa's attitude, and how she thinks Teresa only cares about herself. It was one of those moments where everyone at the table went quiet because they realized, oh, this is about to get messy. A long history of tension. Melissa and Teresa's strained relationship has been one of RHONJ's central storylines for over a decade, with fights over loyalty, family dinners gone wrong, and bitter accusations about ruining the family becoming part of Bravo history. While Teresa and Melissa have gone through periods of uneasy peace, the tension has always lingered, and it seems their families haven't been immune to the bad blood. Donna Marco has generally kept a lower profile, appearing only occasionally on the show, often in a warm and supportive mom role for Melissa. But fans may recall that Donna was never shy about defending her daughter when tensions with Teresa flared. She's always been protective of Melissa, the insider explained. She sees the way Melissa gets dragged into drama she didn't start, and it makes her angry. so she doesn't hold back when she feels Melissa's been treated unfairly. The alleged comments. According to multiple attendees at the luncheon, Donna's remarks about Teresa weren't just casual venting. They were pointed and laced with frustration. She said Teresa acts like she's the Queen of New Jersey and that everyone's supposed to bow down to her, one witness recounted. Donna also claimed that Teresa's recent attempts at making peace were fake, just for the cameras. Perhaps the most eyebrow-raising claim? That Donna suggested Teresa hasn't been the same since marrying Luis Ruelas, and not in a good way. She made it sound like Luis changed the whole dynamic, and not for the better, another source said. She said it's like Teresa's in her own little world now and doesn't care about the family unless it benefits her. Melissa's position. Melissa herself has not publicly addressed her mother's alleged comments, but sources close to her say she's aware of the chatter and torn about it. Melissa loves her mom, obviously, but she also knows how this will be spun, the insider explained. If Teresa hears about it, it'll become, Melissa's mom is attacking me, so Melissa must agree. And that's exactly the kind of thing that turns into a huge on-camera blow-up. Fans of the show will remember that Melissa has often been accused, by Teresa and by some viewers, of orchestrating behind-the-scenes narratives. Even if Donna's words were her own, the optics could give Teresa ammunition to reignite their public feud. Teresa's likely reaction. If there's one thing Bravo fans know, it's that Teresa Giudice doesn't take insults lightly, especially from family. She's going to see this as ultimate disrespect, one longtime RHONJ watcher predicted. In her mind, it'll be another example of Melissa's side of the family talking behind her back and trying to make her look bad. Teresa's been trying, at least in her public statements, to frame herself as more zen since her wedding, but this kind of personal attack might push her into classic table flip mode. She's not going to just let it go, the source continued. Even if Melissa tries to smooth it over, Teresa will bring it up at the reunion or on camera. That's just who she is. Fans are divided. As soon as whispers of the luncheon incident hit social media, RHONJ fans began weighing in, and the responses have been split right down the middle. Some believe Donna was simply saying what many have thought for years. Teresa does act like she's above everyone, one fan tweeted. Glad someone said it out loud. Others see the remarks as unnecessarily messy and potentially damaging to Melissa's already fragile relationship with her sister-in-law. If Melissa wants peace, her mom needs to stay out of it, another posted. This will just make things worse. The Bravo factor. For Bravo producers, this drama might be the perfect storm. With filming for the new season rumored to be underway, any off-camera family tension that can be brought into the storyline is pure gold. If Teresa and Melissa were getting along too well, there'd be nothing to film, a production insider admitted. This gives them fresh material, and the fact that it involves someone who's not a regular cast member makes it even juicier. There's also speculation that Donna's comments could lead to a rare family sit-down scene, something fans have been clamoring for. Whether that's a reconciliation attempt or a confrontation, it's bound to draw in viewers. What this means for the Gorgas and Giudices. At this point, the Gorga-Giudice family bond is already stretched thin. The wedding snub, the reunion fights, and years of mutual resentment have left deep cracks that no amount of olive branches have managed to repair. If Teresa takes Donna's alleged bad-mouthing as a direct reflection of Melissa's feelings, it could be the final nail in the coffin for their relationship. Teresa's all about loyalty, a friend of the family explained. She'll say, if your mom feels this way, then so do you, and from there, it's game over. Melissa, on the other hand, may try to downplay the situation, framing it as her mother's independent opinion. But in that RHONJ world, perception is everything, and perception often wins over truth. The road ahead. With the new season already sparking rumors of shifting alliances and explosive confrontations, Donna Marco's luncheon remarks might just be the first big scandal of the year. The real question is whether this will play out in front of the cameras or be handled behind closed doors. History suggests the former. Anything involving Teresa and Melissa eventually makes it onto the show, the insider said. And when it does, it's never just one scene, it becomes a season-long storyline. If that's the case, fans can expect tense family gatherings, pointed confessionals, and plenty of side conversations where cast members just happen to bring up what they heard. For now, neither Melissa, Teresa, nor Donna has made an official comment, but given how fast word travels in the RHONJ universe, it's only a matter of time before someone breaks their silence. Bottom line, in New Jersey, family drama doesn't fade, it multiplies. And if Donna Marco's alleged lunch table gossip really did cross Teresa Giudice's radar, viewers might be in for another season of explosive, table-flipping-worthy reality TV.